Hey, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. We are back again for another stream. Another Wednesday stream. Continuing Noel the Mortal Fate. So we're on season 3, which is exciting. Like I said before, I'm really enjoying this game. It is very much reminding me of Angels of Death, and most indie type games along that vein. And I really enjoy them. So I'm looking forward to this, and continuing the story. I did buy like the DLC stuff as well, so I can go through all of those at eventually at some point. But I did notice there was a 3.5 that was released, so I don't know how long that is. So we'll either start it at the end of this one, or we'll start it next time. And if it's short, we'll just keep going with 4, I suppose. It just depends on timing, everything like that. But yeah, so also, if you haven't seen on Twitter and Instagram, I have a post that is talking about Speedtober. I talked about it last stream, but it is a art challenge I'm giving myself for October, and I need fandoms you want to see art of, or if you want art of your OCs, I need links to those or pictures of those. Or if you are really good at prompt words for different days, I could use any of those. So feel free to add those to those posts on Twitter and Instagram. They are pinned, so you can find them easily. I've already got a few that I was able to already add to my list. And again, they will be randomly chosen by a random number generator, so I can't guarantee that what you say will be picked, but I will try to do as many as I can, obviously. 31 days, 31 challenges. But I really appreciate the opportunity for challenges, because otherwise I'll probably just draw the same thing over and over again, which is kind of defeating the purpose. Yeah, so feel free to add to that. I'd really appreciate it. Um, but yeah. So let's go ahead and hop into Noel the Mortal Fate and see what's going on. I think last time uh, we killed Sibylla, so one down, one to go, which I forget his name every single time we play this game, so they're gonna have to remind me again. But the big bad guy, the mayor that's in charge, we have to take him down, and then we'll have our revenge. They gave Noelle a gun, or Noelle gave herself a gun, which good for her. And then it was revealed that, oh my gosh, what was his name? Karen. Karen has ties to the mayor, or at least used to have ties with the mayor, and used to be cruel, which, shocker, the devil used to be cruel. But yeah. So I guess now we're gonna find out what those ties are and maybe take down this guy, but obviously there's more after it, a lot more, so I wonder if deeper things are going to be revealed, or if we won't actually get to the mayor this time around. We'll have to see. But yeah, let's hop right in. Oh, it resized itself. Oh, that's so nice of it. Why did it do that? I had to resize it before. Just a second. Before stream, it was like small, so I resized it for all of you, and then it decided to resize itself again. How kind. How thoughtful. Trying to get this to line up. Okay, I think it's lined up. Let's do... It'll bother me if it's not as even as possible, but anyway. Okay, there we go. Alright, fixed that. Not my fault. It was broken when I got it. Alright, let's continue. Well, new game, because it's a new section. Let's see. Well, the Mortal Fate. And I got some water because I've been talking a lot today, and I have a lot of talking more to do for this game, so that's fun. Were we dumped into the ocean? I don't remember. I guess we were. I never expected to come back here. I'm going to assume that was Karen, actually, not Noel. Because she wouldn't know this area, so it's probably him. Damn. Just gonna drop you here. And drop myself here. Karen, where are we? We dove into the sea from atop Aquarius, and it felt like we swam for a long time. I do appreciate the reminders every single time. I need it. It's a rocky area behind the city. Nobody will come here. Noel, turn on the TV. It's got power. Karen. TV? Never mind that, are you alright? After falling that far and swimming along the shore carrying you, would be hard to say I'm fine. But I won't die. Anyway, turn on the TV. I want to know the current situation. Okay. My mission. Turn on the TV. First, it's a sofa. It's covered in dust, so I'd rather not touch it. It's so nice for the select button to be X again. These are books related to politics. Likely due to salty air, they have a crisp texture. There's only a hanger in the locker, not a single piece of clothing. Okay, you've said that already. I'm going to explore, actually. Just kidding, I'm not allowed to explore. Let me turn on the TV, actually. Clear bonus. I love when it just gives it to me. Late at night, the shipping company Aquarius suffered an attack on their head office. Many security systems and drones were damaged, and a helicopter crashed and burned nearby. Oh yeah, I remember that. While the assailants were clearly shown in the security camera footage, their identities came as a great shock to the people of Lapis. The suspect's name is Noel Circetti. The 15-year-old girl who recently went missing is believed to be accompanied by a devil, and is assumed to have worked with him in this wanton violence for yet an unknown reason. However, though police surrounded the scene, the suspect was not found. Her escape route and whether she is still alive is unknown. She is currently wanted by the police. Mayor Burroughs is holding an emergency press conference in light of this shocking incident. Mayor, do you have any comments regarding the incident? It's truly a horrible thing. I do not know how she formed a devil's contract, but her actions were unforgivable. Demonic, even. Dealing with devils for any reason is a crime, and Lapis has no need of summoned devils. As representative of Lapis, I, Russell Burroughs, oh yeah, that's her name, feel great anger at her act of violent terrorism, and I plan to capture her as quickly as possible in the interest of public safety. And to that end, I would ask the aid of the citizens of Lapis. We will fold to neither terrorists nor the devils they employ. Let us protect Lapis together. We believe in you, Mayor! The mayor will take care of it! Lock that terrorist up! Well, that was fast. As I expected. Can't stand that mayor saying whatever he wants. But it seems we haven't been found yet. I think we can safely rest here. The police were against us from the beginning, but now we really can't walk around in the open. Right, you are. It feels like we're criminals now. It really feels like we're criminals now. You are. You shot somebody multiple times. Anyway, Karen. And you broke in. Trespassed. All that stuff. You are, in fact, a criminal. Anyway, Karen, this time, I'll hear it directly from you. Hear what? What you discussed on the roof of Aquarius with the mayor and Sibylla, of course. I want to know. You and Mayor Burroughs, what's your relationship? That was a long time ago. I figured you'd want to know. Yes, of course I do. Sibylla spoke as though you and the mayor had made a contract. This was my old Laplace hideout, long before you summoned me. You go looking, you should find traces of the past. If you want to find the truth, look for yourself. I got bruised hard when I hit the water. Can't waltz around anyhow. I'll rest for a while. I'm not going to tell you a story, I'm going to take a break. So, the secrets of you and the mayor can be found in this hideout. Very well. You rest. I'll see if I can find anything interesting and bring it to you. You do that. First, let's check this room. Uncovering the past. Or burying it. Uncovering it and then burying it again. Fun, fun. Okay. Only a hanger in the locker. Not a single piece of clothing. TV I just watched. I wonder this about our slums hideout too, but how is this getting power? Books related to politics. This one too. Are they all about politics? Well, now. Right, Mayor Burroughs is a politician. Maybe he was reading these here? I'll ask Karen. Update a book about politics. Oh, Karen. Karen, these books about politics, do they belong to you, or... I wonder. What do you think, Noel? I think that... Well, I don't think Bomber was reading these. I think Mayor Burroughs was reading these. All these books are related to politics. It would be unusual for a devil to have such an inclination. You're right. Those books aren't mine. They belong to the young city council member who summoned me, a great devil. The man I plotted together with, right here. It happened among this pile of rocks. The waves were calm, but the night was loud. Flashback. Oh, another save. Okay. Noel does not let you forget to save. I appreciate it. I am Devil Karen, and I have answered your summons. A real devil? I can't believe it. It actually worked. Tell me, mortal. Was it you who summoned me? That's right. It was I who summoned you. Which means that you must follow my commands. Right? Me? Follow your commands. You seem to misunderstand. What? When a great devil is summoned, you see, it's entirely up to them to make the contract. If you have a trite wish, you can forget about having it granted. What? That isn't what I was told. I heard great devils were powerful monsters who would be their summoner's familiar for a price. Insolent whelp. It seems like you were fed false information. A devil and summoner are not equals. I'm not your familiar, and it's up to my whims if I strike a deal. And if you keep insulting me with this nonsense, I'll tear you limb from limb. You can't be serious. How am I gonna get out of this, then? He's over here! Look at that! He summoned a devil! I was just running scared, but he was hiding a devil. Looks like you're quite the villain yourself. Mind explaining what's going on here? What do you think is going on? I'm being chased! I set up a magic circle for short notice summons. Also, I could call up a devil when I'm in a pinch. Like now, for example. I don't see where you're going with this. Don't drag me into your mess. What are we gonna do, though? Are devils tough? We've got the numbers, we can take him. Look at how scrawny he is. Yeah, you say that again. Scrawny birdhead. Let's learn him a lesson about the human world. you would call a great devil, scrawny, and bird-headed no less. Very well, mortal. I will lend an ear. You'll do something about them? Wait, don't tell me you're just angry. Alright, Crowface, time to die. Now's your last chance to run. Womp womp. Didn't even stand a chance. You took them all down. There were so many. I apologize for the dog. I swear he knows when I'm streaming. Petty humans. Pick your words carefully if you don't want to end up like them. Devils, you see, are ill-tempered. Go ahead. Tell me your wish. If I like it, I'll grant it for a price. But if it's something pathetic, you'll pay for wasting my time. I'm Russell Burroughs, a member of the Lapis City Council. I want to stand at the top of Lapis. I want to be stronger than anyone, follow no one's orders. Lapis Counselor, 8 years ago. Russell Burroughs. So you desire power. Are you able to grant me power, if I wish for it? Right here and now? It would be a trifle. I see. But that isn't quite what I'm after. See, what I wanted initially was to have you as a familiar, an unbeatable bodyguard. Yes, I want to stand at the top of Lapis, but I don't want it just handed to me. I want the power to overcome obstacles, to climb to the top by myself. Why? Is that not just a hassle? The whole point of a devil's deal is to shorten the process, to instantly grant money and power. That's meaningless. What I want isn't power itself. The Mafia, the older council members, everyone who said I was young and naive. I want to bring them down on my own power, make them acknowledge me, make them fear me. The position and power will follow. There's no point in a position without power. So it's not power you desire, but the capability to gain that power. That does better suit a pitiful man who ran from the Mafia, indeed. Well, that's why I'm asking for your help. If you don't want to be my bodyguard, then at least give me a devil's power. The Mafia might stop chasing you if you give up on this power trip. But you would make a deal with the devil and reject normal life for the ability to climb up in society. I would. If I can't bring the Mafia to their knees nor stand at the pinnacle, I may as well be dead. I don't understand. Why do you desire power to that extent? Not like I need to tell someone I've just met. Okay. You were fine with explaining your life story up until now. Very well. I don't need to know. Your wish itself isn't half bad. Simple. Human. I can appreciate such wishes, so I'll lend my might, as you desired. Really? I do, however, have 2 conditions. First, I will never give you any special abilities. Face every enemy with that weak body of yours. As you said, I will aid you as your bodyguard, whether you face Mafia or whatever else. I don't mind. That's what I expected from the start. My second condition involves the price. If what you want isn't power itself, then this contract will stand until you're mayor of Lapis. Then it will immediately expire, and afterward your life as mayor will crumble. That is my price. Crumble? What do you mean? In short, you will fight for your own destruction. You won't mind, yes, if you're telling the truth. If you can accept these conditions, our contract is settled. What do you think? Will you board a luxury liner doomed to sink? Could you risk your life for such a thing? I... Well, obviously. So that was your first encounter with Mayor Burroughs? Yes. In the end, he agreed to the terms and made a contract with me. He began his battle to be mayor, rushing toward his demise. Why did he want to become mayor, knowing it would end in his downfall? Even if he succeeded in becoming mayor, it would mean he couldn't keep the position for long. Wait, but he's mayor now! Don't jump to conclusions. This is just the start. Our contract began with those terms. I see. Still, you always require such brutal trade-offs. Take me, for instance. You ripped off the limbs from a future ceremony pianist. I'll take it as a compliment. Okay, I'm feeling better. We can't stay here forever. Let's move. Are you sure you're alright? Or rather, how about the rest of the story? I can walk just fine. Devils recover quick. As for the story, maybe I'll pick it back up when I take my next rest. Aww. Boo. Good detective skills bonus. Perfect detective skills. Ooh. I'm a perfect detective. It was so hard to figure out which one was connected to Burroughs. Wait. What's the matter? Look at this passage. I've got a bad feeling. That's a thermal sensor. Why is that kind of security set up here? Must have been Burroughs. Of course, he already knows about this place. For all we know, he might have been monitoring this place since the moment we escaped his residence. Because it was a secret hideout, both for Burroughs and for me. So he may have predicted you would try to hide here, then. Fine, then. We'll just have to avoid those sensors. We'll be done for if the police barge in. We have a ways to go until we reach the exit. While we move carefully, I'll tell a few old tales. Oh, goody. Are these bullets? We could steal as many guns as we wanted from the Mafia we took down. Of course, bullet holes turned into evidence, so they couldn't shoot carelessly. It's hard to talk. Do you want to look for the gun, too? No, I've no need for one now. Alright. I'm trapped. Okay. Watch this one. It's up. Down. Okay. Are these artificial flowers? Burroughs brought them in one day. Apparently he thought this cave was lacking color. He's more of a sensitive soul than I expected. Guess we're going that way. Okay. How long were you using this place as a hideout? It was about a year. In a place like this for a year? I basically lived here, and Burroughs spent more time here than in his own house, I'd say. It's a natural cave no one would come to. Far better as a hideout than ours in the slums. While he certainly complained at first, he got used to the filth around here. He complained? Too many bugs. My suit will wrinkle. It's cold. Those pathetic complaints still ring in my ears. Alright, so it doesn't look like it comes up here. There we go. Stealth bonus. Nice. We got it. Are you sure you're okay? I need to rest. Hang on, are you really okay? I'm not in perfect condition yet, but I feel better than before. While I rest, why don't you explore this room? This was a briefing room, so to speak, where Burroughs and I would conspire. Most things were disposed of when we left, but perhaps there are some scraps around. If you want to know, look around yourself. Records of the battle you and he fought? You could just tell me, you know. I'm tired. If you want to know, work for it. Very well. You can take your rest for a while. I'm going to explore this room then. Bring me whatever you find, one by one. I'll lose interest if you dump everything on me at once. Find out about Karen's past. There's a sink here. Can't imagine it would have running water. Books and empty drawers. The books seem to be a collection of road and area maps. It's a whiteboard. It's blank and covered in dust. I'm just gonna explore first. There are books here too. Old magazines, all kinds of other things. These towels and clothes are covered in dust, so they really did sleep here at the time. Documents are scattered everywhere. The ink is blurry and hard to read. Decoy E2 City, Dangerous, Warehouse, Invite, Seashore Need, Map. I mean, that's obviously really... Yes, this clearly looks like a plan for something. This must have something to do with Mayor Burroughs and Karen's schemes. Let's ask. This is a liquor cabinet? Why something like this here? They wanted liquor. I don't know. Karen, is this part of the plan that you used to fight against the Mafia? Oh, was that still lying around? Well, that was a failed draft, to be exact. Here, Burroughs thought about how he and I could fight as a group as powerful as the Mafia. A fighter group. He often used something as a reference, but what was it again? Surely you do remember and you're just testing me, yes? If you want to know, think like Burroughs. I won't tell you for free. I do not want to think like Burroughs. The mayor referenced something when planning how to fight the Mafia. I'll have to look for it. Books? Oops. Heavily used map. This map. It looks quite worn. Yeah, what about it? Put it simply, in the mayor's battle with the Mafia, he liked looking at maps. Used it to find terrain advantages. Used terrain to his advantage to close the difference in numbers and take the upper hand. There were also many notes about the terrain in the draft plan, you see. How nostalgic. Yes, rather than blindly fight the Mafia, we lured them to areas advantageous to us to attack. We never fought under unfavorable conditions. Many of his plans were carefully thought out. But the Mafia aren't idiots so easily beat. Sometimes we had to engage in risky battles. During strategy meetings, we often drank that and had heart-to-heart talks. You know what that devil's medicine was? Devil's medicine to help with heart-to-heart talks. I wonder if it's still in this room. I wonder what it could be. This is a liquor cabinet? Why something like this here? Devil's medicine for heart-to-heart talks. Well now, I suppose they drank while they were strategizing. I wonder if that's it. Ah, it's Karen. Oh, Karen. You mean this alcohol, right? Devil's medicine? Come on. Can't say much to that, but it's good medicine to loosen up a cautious man. This place, the plan, the alcohol. I remember it all. The days we fought together. I had Russell consider many battles, sometimes having him fight on his own, sometimes helping. I saw him grow with my own eyes. You created the enemy we're trying to destroy. Way to go, Karen. Assassination, threats, corruption. I've sullied my hands with many crimes by now. But to be honest, it doesn't feel real to me yet. That's because no one suspects you yet. If you blew it, you'd be up to your ears in cops chasing you. And it's all thanks to you, Karen. When we sniped the counselor with mafia ties, I just wanted to send him scared to the hospital. But you told me no half measures. You told me to kill him. And so I did. When we were torturing that mafia boss, all I could think about was hurting him. But you told me to take his friends and family as hostages. So I did. Your advice is terrifying, but gets results. Every time I realize how naive I still am. Way to go, Karen. You've created a monster. That's right, Russell. You're still naive. Unwilling to crush people mercilessly under your boot. You're fighting with a devil in tow. You need to be able to kill any man, woman, or child who sees you. I mean, if you're struggling with a child, I don't know what to tell you. You're right. Was today's wine weak? Give in to more of the bottle. Cast that useless rationality aside. Think only of your mission. Frankly, I didn't think you'd get this far. But you're doing well. Now the bloody throne of the dictator of Lapis is nearly in your grasp. How about we drink down this brandy, too? Don't say things like that. I don't want to be a dictator, I just want to be at the top. That's a dictator. It all sounds the same to me. You always fuss over the details when we discuss this. Enough, partner. Call me picky, if you will. If our next and final plan goes well, that glory will soon make the position of mayor mine. It'll be a taxing operation, however. I can't always give you instructions. True. I have to become a devil on my own. Lapis Central Hotel. Tomorrow, everything will be decided there. The two mafia families, Rosso and Bianco, my father and current mayor, Geraldo Burrows. They'll all sit together at the hotel tomorrow. I've done so much. All for this moment. The return, however, will be massive. Tomorrow we'll attack both mafia families, provoking them into a historic conflict. And acting as if he got caught in the crossfire, you're going to murder your father, the mayor. You'll play along with the police on your side, blend in and take control of the situation. The mafia, Lapis' true rulers, will be gone. So will the mayor. Your leadership will close it out. How much you can take credit for will be up to your performance. Not a bad plan, is it? You really are a devil, Karen. Making a man kill his own father at the end of it all. Your father's the mayor. Is he not in the way of you standing at the top? Think you can do it? Can you kill your father, only to meet your ruin as mayor? Yeah. I can. I'll kill my father to carry out this plan. Way to go, Karen. I don't want to pry, but I still don't understand. Why are you so driven to be at the top? Why go so far as to kill your own father to do it? To my knowledge, killing a parent is a massive taboo for humans. If you don't want to pry, then don't pry. You must have things you'd rather not discuss, and you don't have to tell me. I know that killing Geraldo Burrows is an unavoidable trial. Besides, weren't you the one who told me to cast off rationality? I've never seen anyone make a deal with the devil, yet work so hard. That's captivated my interest. You're different from my past contractors. You have this deep ambition in you. Though it is a shame, I can't hear it right from you. Personally, I want to see it. See what happens to you after your dream comes true. Then help me tomorrow as you always have. This mission will decide my tomorrow. My future. Then it's motivation time. Let's have the brandy. Just make sure it doesn't interfere with tomorrow's plan. Gotta save every time. What the hell? Pietro's down! What happened? Was it the Rosso family? They pulled us here in broad daylight? Shit, those scumbags. Protect the boss! Call reinforcements! I can read. Let's split up here. I'll instigate Bianco. You take care of Rosso. This will be our bloodiest mission yet. You sure you're ready for this? If I'm not, then this will be where I die. That's all there is to it. Hell, I should be asking you. You ready for this? Even if you're a devil, I know you're not invincible. Are you concerned for me? Huh? Well, sure, of course. It'd be a problem if my partner died. How interesting. But I won't be taken down that easily. Worry about yourself, Russell. It's time to move. Mess him up, then we meet upstairs. Boom, boom. Ripperoni. Huh? Aren't you Russell Burroughs? Sorry, but now that you've seen me, I have to kill you. Oh, I had to do that. Okay, cool. Just what is going on? That's the 12th report of gunfire today. It's the Mafia. The Rosso and Bianco families are going to war in this hotel. What? Why now all of a sudden? It'd be dangerous to move the guests around. All we can do is wait for help from the police. Useless. I'm starting to feel numb. Might be the unusual situation, but I just killed 3 people, and I feel as calm as I can be. And my injuries, they don't hurt at all. I can keep going just fine. Now. The Rosso family's attacking! I need reinforcements! Shit, they're all over! Our hands are full! Hold them off! Good. Time to get out of here. I'll let them destroy each other. They need more chaos. Burn more until the flames get out of control. Ah! Who the hell is this? A devil? So you're the Rosso family. Bianco family orders. Die. This son of a bitch! Bianco family's got a lot of nerve pulling this kind of shit. Oh, it's time to die. Ripperoni. Need to let the others know that the Bianco family's attacked. That's right. Let everyone know. The Bianco family's coming for your heads. Rosso attacks Bianco, Bianco attacks Rosso. Both bosses are here. They'll fight for their lives. They'll fight each other, guns blazing, and die together. Ripperoni. Okay, the fighting's getting intense. Should be about time. Gino, it's me. It's time. Call the police under my report in command. In 15 minutes, I'll join you at the back door. I'm depending on you for my alibi. I killed anyone who saw my face. Turned off all the security cameras. I'm prepared to an alibi for the hours before and after the incident. Even if somehow many Mafia members survive and get caught, my name won't surface. Everything's ready. Time to go to room 906. Karen should be waiting at my father's room. Time to go. 906, excuse me. Killed by Karen, probably Geraldo Burroughs' bodyguard. Killed by Karen, killed by Karen. He killed 3 and Karen killed everybody else. You're finally here. Whole thing's ready for you. You knocked him out. If you were here early, you could have just taken him out yourself. No. You have to kill him. Show your commitment. I'm just here to help out. I can't lay a hand on one as important as the current mayor, you see. I see. I didn't want him to struggle and draw attention, but knocking him out was also out of pity for you. Pity? Take all the time you need. but you'll be the one who kills him. Last night you called killing Geraldo Burrows an unavoidable test I needed not tell you to do. So overcome it. Prove the depth of your ambition. Karen, I think there's a bit of a difference in how we think. You want me to choose between my father's life and the position and power of mayor, right? But as I stand before this man, I don't see a conflict. What? He was nothing but a shackle on me. I've never felt any other way about him in a long time. The moment I pull this trigger, everything holding me down will crumble. All that's left will be euphoria. I can do this. I can do this easily. I just have to pull the trigger. That's all it will take to get everything I've ever wanted. Ripperoni. Do, 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 do. It's done. It's finished. Now, I won't have to follow anyone's orders ever again. Through my deal with the devil, I saw it through. He actually did it. So easily, too. Jeez. Doesn't matter if he's my father or the mayor. What matters is that he's Geraldo Burrows. To me, he's what? Nothing. After this, I'll meet with the police. You should get out of here first. I made up my mind a long time ago. Kill anyone who gets in my way. Finally, I'll be free. I wiped out everything standing in my way. Today, in this hotel. Everything binding me's fallen away. Russell Burrows' life will finally begin. I don't follow, Russell. I'll be off. You make no sense. I thought he was just a weakling at first, but he's grown into a real monster. He may have had my help, but to get this far by his own hand. Now I really am looking forward to seeing his demise. But what is it that drives you so, Russell? Man, that was a long flashback. I thought he would always be a coward and soft-hearted, yet I was wrong. From the start, he had the cold-hearted capability to do anything for his goals. Jeez. I can understand the massacre of the Mafia. I can see a mayor doing that. I'm crazy. But how could he kill his own father so easily? To kill his own parent for power that would lead to his demise, it's insane. He never did talk to me about it. If you want to know, ask him directly. There's no doubt that Russell Burrows' insanity was wrought by my hand. But isn't that what devils enjoy? It seems like you really enjoyed it too. I sure did, at least at the time. While his actions surprised me, I enjoyed his transformation and anticipated his downfall. At least at the time. My story with him isn't over yet. Let's pause here for now. I'm feeling better. We're almost to the exit. I'll continue the story if there's another opportunity. Wait, come on, you must finish it at this point. Do you really need to draw it out like this? I'm exhausted from talking, that's all. It was a really long flashback. Yay! I'm a perfect detective again, even though I accidentally clicked this when I didn't mean to. Good thing that worked out for me. Where are we going, Karen? This place looks quite dilapidated, I can read. Damn. This cliff is the only path to the exit. There should be stairs here. In other words, Mayor Burrows wrought this destruction. As you can see, my chain isn't enough to climb up. If only we could use that emergency rope. Well, take a look around. If this way won't work, we'll go back to the coast and climb the cliffs. I'd really rather not. I've got one arm. And prosthetic legs. Find a way to the top. Okay. I'm a-lookin'. I think I can crawl through a gap of this size. Although I'm reluctant to. Can you crawl through there, reach the top, and let down the emergency rope? And I can use it to climb up. I suppose I can. But you owe me one. I'll be smeared with dirt crawling through here. If it wasn't an emergency, I would never do this. In exchange, you'll have to tell me what happened between you and the mayor. All right, all right. Well, my lady, it pains me to say, but please crawl on the ground like a caterpillar. It pains him so much. So much pain to ask her to do this. I need to sip first. Hydrate or dihydrate? Alright. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Ugh, my dress took some casualties, but I managed to get through. Watch your step. Don't walk on anything that might collapse. The old scaffolds have been weakened from falling rocks. If you fall from the cliff, there's no chance of survival. Choose your path wisely. Oh, goody. I wonder which path I should take. Is it safe to cross this scaffold? Sure is! It's the only one. I made it. Let's keep going. Safe to cross this scaffold? Sure is. I made it. Nerve-wracking. Feels like it could collapse at any moment. Here's the emergency rope. Feels like that should always be dangling, otherwise it's not a very helpful emergency rope. This is interesting. What? You've jerked me around with your chain so much, but now I'm the one standing above you. Oh, so you're planning to pull me up this time? Great idea. Go right ahead. I'm counting on that spindly arm of yours. Just had to say it. Don't complain if you get hurt. Oh, but she's willing to do it. Ugh, it won't move an inch. Let's see. I'll be up in a second, so just wait there. Maybe Karen needed a lot of strength to pull me up after all. In that case, I feel a bit sorry now. But also, you have one arm and he has two, so, you know, and devil strength. You'll have to crawl here, too. I'll jump up on the rocks to the top. I can read. Again? The cliff is clearly fragile. It would be too dangerous to climb while carrying you. Fine. My dress is already ruined anyway. Let's meet at the top. As I said before, watch your step. She's gonna need a new outfit by the end of this. Crawling around, doodly-doo. Sure is, it's the only one. Made it. Let's keep going. Sure is. Made it. If I'd slipped. Oh, I don't want to imagine it. Sure is. I made it. The other scaffolds look like they could collapse at any moment. I made it. I'm alive. Whew. I managed to reach the top. I didn't think it would be this hard to get out of my old hideout. Oh no, the rocks. Can I pull Noel over here with my chain? No, it would be tough to control my power here. I have no choice but to shatter the rocks. Yeah, I'm gonna need the save, thank you. Not much to explain, right? Move the red cursor, target the rocks, shatter them with the chain. Oh gosh. With slow motion from Karen's dynamic vision, anything is possible. Protect Noel. Oh gosh. Almost really messed that up. Ah! Whew. We're safe. That was a close one. I still haven't fully recovered, so don't push me like that. Ow! It's raining pebbles and gravel! Better than being crushed by boulders. Don't complain. But with this, we're even. I don't owe you an explanation of my past with Burrows. Rather, you owe me now. After I crawled on the ground and everything. Hey, through here's a warehouse by the exit. Let's go there first. It's too dangerous here. This chain had such destructive power. Crush those rocks to pieces in an instant. But when he pulls me up or fights against a human guard, it doesn't seem nearly as deadly. Maybe he's usually holding back? Are you holding back? Be honest, Karen. Are you holding out on me? I'm gonna check this out, actually. Never mind, you want to talk to me. Oh, for a warehouse, it feels cozy. It's also very small for a warehouse. It's different from the other rooms, as if someone was living here until recently. See it, we're almost outside. That corridor leads to a deserted highway underpass. But before we leave, I have to decide what we're going to do. I'll take some time to think about it. So you wait quietly in this room. You mean... if I find something in this room, he'll tell me the story between him and the mayor. Is this his compromise? If that's the case, I'll look for clues. What happened to Burrow's contract and relationship with Karen after he became mayor? I'm sure that's something I ought to know. Something I ought to know. Let me know what this is. Is this some kind of list? It's relatively clean. Location names. No, these are building names. Coast Second and abandoned building. Rocky Shore Use. Former City Council building. It's important, but I'm gonna keep looking around first. Garbage. Maybe a hideout, but it's unseemly to hoard garbage. Some books. While they're a little worn out, they're all recent books. I feel like I've seen this bed before. I've seen this black fur before, too. Wait a minute. Garbage. It would be embarrassing if I skipped forward and accidentally clicked on one of those. That seems important. That's right, that abandoned building by the coast as well as this rocky area. I'm unsure about the city council building, but otherwise, these are places I'm familiar with. It's also curious that this paper is still relatively clean. I'll ask Karen. Oh, Karen. You've been hanging out here. Karen, have you ever seen this list? Ah, I see you found it. What about it? I thought you might know what this is. Yes, I know. But you know too. I do. If you think hard, you should be able to guess what this list means. Coast Second abandoned building. Rocky Shore used. Former City Council building. Well, it's not that. Coast Second abandoned building. Rocky Shore used. Former City Council building. Yeah, it's gotta be devil summoning location. Does this have to do with places for summoning devils? Finally, you've picked it up. I had to think about it for a second. Yes, that is a list of locations in Lapis that can be used to summon a devil. Not only are those locations empty, they're easy to cover up. Ideal for burrows. The abandoned building where you summoned me is among them. Yeah, that's the only reason I was thinking that. But this looks like it was written recently. The paper is new, and it's not too dirty. That's true. It doesn't appear to be something Burrows wrote years ago. Then who wrote it, do you think? I guess if it's not the mayor, it could only be... Hey, don't just guess. Show me evidence. Find proof of the person who recently wrote this list in this room. Does it have to be so difficult? Well, if this list was made recently, there should be evidence somewhere. Evidence of you, Karen. Yes, I found it. The black fur. I remember seeing this at our hideout in the slums. Karen's bed. This black fur-like, feather-like stuff. This is perfect evidence that Karen was here. Let's ask him right away. Karen's feather. Is this sufficient? As evidence that you were here? You won't try to tell me that this feather came from a crow outside, right? Of course not. That wouldn't make any sense. But yes, it's true. Until you summoned me at that abandoned building, I was living here for a while. Why? Wasn't your contract with Mayor Burroughs long over? Prior to my contract, you'd have no need to write summoning locations or Burroughs' movements, or to stay in Lapis in the first place. That's exactly right. You're right, but... Tell me... Look, I'm the most popular candidate for the I did not read that right. Okay, hold on. Look, I'm the most popular candidate for the next mayor. I'll stand at the top of this city after the emergency election in 2 weeks. Finally. It's too early to let your guard down. Mass media polls have no meaning. After all you've done, are you honestly going to wait for the votes to come in? Of course not. I'm crushing the other candidates. I figured. Take care of them quietly. Hide your face, take the families hostage, and give them a warning. You're joking, right? Such a standard, half-assed method won't work. Have you gone soft, Karen? What? I've done so much clear foul play to get this far. I can read. There's no evidence, but no guarantee either. I'll take care of any gray areas before I'm mayor, by pinning them on the other candidates. If you carelessly involve others, it'll get out of hand. We should hide the gray areas ourselves. I'm going to be mayor. I don't want to bring any vulnerabilities with me. We'll pin suspicions of everything we've done onto the other candidates. We'll kill them socially. And then once the dust settles, we'll kill them physically. Use them for all they're worth, pin everything on them, and kill them off. Sounds like it has too many moving parts. Other people won't always act the way you want. How boring, and unusually cautious. I'm aiming for a perfectly flawless climb to the top, Karen. On the contrary, it feels like you're not being cautious enough. I've thrown caution to the wind, and it was you who told me to. You're more wary than I thought, Karen. I'd felt that Russell had been changing bit by bit. He acted like a devil himself, without my help, destroying obstacles on his own. And as a devil, I welcomed his transformation, because he'd learned my ways, absorbed them, and drove himself mad without complaint. Which is why I did what devils often do not. After he became mayor, I decided I would see what became of him, to witness his debt of ruin being claimed. Yet it happened. His transformation led to one in our relationship as well. I've sent everyone out. Now we can speak privately. We've been so busy lately, it's been hard to catch a moment to chat like this. The former city council building. I've had my eye on it since we were in that cave. A good spot, As mayor, I've put it under protection as a cultural asset, just in case. Nobody comes here, and with all this space, we can use it if things go south. As a large-scale site for devil summoning, it can house magic circles of any size. Russell, I won't mince words. These scapegoat contracts you've started recently are a disgrace. Conning a third party into making a devil's deal to grant your wishes without paying the price. It's against devil contract rules. Oh, didn't you like doing things the dirty and immoral way? Years ago at Central Hotel, didn't you have me kill my father to try and throw me into despair? But that day, I was reborn. To the public, it looked as if I had led the police to quell the chaos. That achievement helped me become mayor in the emergency election held afterwards. Sure enough, your ways work. So I've decided to learn from them. I don't care if you take advantage of others. That's your choice. But a devil's contract is a one-on-one deal. That's been the rule since the days of old. The etiquette. If you want your wish granted by a devil, you'll pay the price. You don't use a sacrifice. Sibylla made the contract of her own accord. She wished it herself. I'm not just talking about her. How many have you conned into devil's contracts behind my back? Who knows? It's not like I need to keep count. I can't remember every little one. You wish to climb atop Lapis all on your own. But now you depend entirely on devil contracts. You've hit rock bottom, Russell. Look who's talking. You had a big hand in this, you know. What? Your contract promises my certain demise after I become mayor. Isn't that right? I wouldn't last long were I just a normal mayor. So I'll keep running from that downfall. Forever. With the miracle of devil's deals, I'll cheat fate. I won't do anything that leaves me vulnerable, and use other people instead. After conquering the Mafia and becoming mayor, there's nothing I can't control. I'll dispose of anyone I use. That takes out the possibility of me being traced or betrayed. I'm using the city of Lapis to fight against my debt to you. You're fighting against the price of our contract. How dare you? That's not a contract. You're weaseling your way out of your debt. Reigning over Lapis is my goal, with no one to hold me down or order me around. So I won't be held down by our contract either. Contract etiquette? Who cares? Just try and kill me. Collect my debt. Ruined me. I'll gladly fight against even you. What's the matter, Karen? I'm defenseless right now. If you don't like what the man you brought up this way is doing, try and stop me. To fulfill your desires, you've changed yourself, and dove into danger using your own power. I thought you were a rare one, wicked, but with a spine. No desire to depend on his devil. That way of being intrigued me. I even stayed after our contract, all to watch your destruction. But it seems that won't be necessary. You've disgraced devil's contracts. It's not worth killing you here, but a devil's due is absolute. Tremble as you await your coming end. Regret all the exploitation of devils you've done when you fall into hell. Farewell. I enjoyed our days, having the run of Lapis. They broke up. I'm the ruler of Lapis. Even you're under my control now. I'll show you someday, Karen, that even you're just there for me to exploit. Dang. After we parted ways at the old council building, I spent much of my time alone in this hideout. Being sad, moping. I was writing down his actions so I could witness the moment of his demise. Not that there's any point anymore. So that's your past with Mayor Burroughs. That is it. It must sound funny to you. I was the one who led him down a path of evil, but when he betrayed me, here I am, seeking revenge. I guess I had a ways to go as a devil. I invested too much into one contract. Him trying to avoid his debt, it felt like he was denying the bond we forged through our deal. Usually if a contractee tried to escape debt, the devil wouldn't stand for it. Instant death. But I couldn't do anything to Russell. Rather than be mad at his betrayal, I was shocked. Using his coming demise as an excuse, I just left. As a devil, it's not very appropriate. I was entirely emotional. Even now, as much as I complain that my infernal tastes were exploited, the real reason I'm plotting revenge comes down to nothing but my own selfishness. You know, it might be me who has no right to get revenge on him. And because I couldn't admit that, I tried to justify myself by helping you, who hates him. How ridiculous. Go ahead, laugh. Behold the true miserable nature of that fearsome devil who robbed you of your limbs. Can I have my limbs back, then? Karen. What? Do you remember what you said to me before? I said a lot of things. Are you going to just add on another layer of selfishness? You're thinking too modestly for a devil. The past doesn't matter. Burroughs betrayed you. Who cares about the right to seek revenge? If your contract's trade-off was his demise, then that's what you should ensure right now. You don't hold it against me. I raised him and released him into the wild. I was a bad dad. And that's the whole reason you... I have no intention of commenting on your past. Even if I were to, it wouldn't change anything. If you actually want me to, wait until this is all over. And then I'll yell at you. And moreover, your current contract is with me. The second contract to help with my revenge. You've led me this far. You must follow through until the end. With your pride as a devil on the line. Right. Yeah. That's right. Seems you're right that just this once. The past is the past. Now is now. Gotta put your behind in your past. Russell Burroughs stands before us, and for the both of us, he is an enemy to be taken down. There's no need to think about any extraneous details. Coming to a place from my past must have made me a little weak. Forget it happened. I can't forget one of your rare weaknesses. Do what you want. Now let's stop discussing the past. Gloominess doesn't suit me. We're almost to the exit. We need to think of our next step, and quick. Yippee! Still a perfect detective. I'm so good at games. That basically handed me the answer. Now finally. It's actually time to think about what we'll do once we leave here. I thought you were supposed to do that this whole time. But what in fact should we do? The attack on Aquarius failed. We can't simply stroll around outside. True. We do need to think of our next move. Something to ruin Russell. He had a powerful devil with him. If we can't defeat that, we can't hope to take him head on. True. He is a powerful devil. That may prove to be Russell's weakness. What do you mean? Did you not give up immediately after engaging said devil? Shut up, you. That was a rational decision, and you know it. Listen, summoning a devil takes preparation. You had to do a lot to summon me, remember? I was made to draw a large magic circle, yes. I had to use crow's blood, too. Right. Every devil takes different preparations. In my case, it was crow's blood and a magic circle. Because crow. And the stronger a devil is, the more time it takes to summon. More powerful devils need a more complicated and bothersome process to summon. I see. I'm loath to admit it, but that devil was far above my level. So it took that much longer to summon. So, preparing a lot of space and time, collecting all sorts of strange objects for the summoning. There should be all sorts of traces of what Russell had to do to summon him. If we can find some, it should serve as proof that he's involved in summoning devils. Russell's been using smaller devils before, but involving a devil of that size should leave a trace. And if it's revealed that the mayor had a hand in devil summoning, then he'll be done. But without knowing the means of summoning that devil, how can we look for evidence? might not know how to summon him, but I can guess where he was summoned. The former city council building. It could only be there. The place he parted ways with Mayor Burroughs. Russell made it a protected site, city heritage and all that. Normally, no one can enter. It's spacious, and it wouldn't be strange for him to pay a visit. It's the ideal place to hide a devil. It's perfect. We'll sneak in there, and bring back evidence of a devil summoning. Then we connect it to Russell. We'll probably run into that devil again, but there's no need to fight. We just need to outrun. Alright, that sounds like the plan. If we need only run, we can manage. I mean, not me. I have prosthetic legs. How about you do some of your own thinking? You're part of this too, remember? If this is what you've decided, I'm fine with that. You've come to this conclusion due to observing Mayor Burroughs for several years, have you not? Well, that is true. Then that's enough. I wasn't suspicious of your decision to be... Hey, what was that sound? I don't know. Is this a sensor? No, more specifically, it's a sensor bomb! You idiot! A bomb set by the exit. That was a close one. So, you saved me. But now your old hideout is going to burn to the ground. It's made of rock. How's it gonna... Okay. That's fine. I don't need this place anymore. Let's get going. Off to the old council building. This time we'll take home a glimpse of all the evil he's done. Just as his contract promised. I'll ruin him. And this is the first step on that path. He's like, I don't need this hideout, I have the other one in the slums. Yippee! Oh, we're back to the slums. Don't know how we got there. Noel, I don't think there's anything here, but gather anything that might be important. Why? Currently, we're wanted suspects for the attack on Aquarius. If anything happens, we want to be able to escape quickly. I see. Of course, prepare for the next mission, too. The council building is going to be a battlefield. As soon as you're ready, we'll leave. Karen's bed. Not the time. Not the time for songs. Alright, well. Gather your belongings. Gather my belongings? What belongings? These belongings? Nope. I think it just means go shopping. Hello. Yeah, preserving the old city council building for its cultural value instead of demolishing it. If they got money to burn on that, then they should give some help to this place. Amen. I don't watch the news, so I can't say much. But try not to draw too much attention. If the police come, I'll sell you out, without hesitation. No hard feelings. Looks like Aquarius was attacked this time. Times have gotten real dangerous all of a sudden. Gremlin!
Welcome, welcome. As long as I can get pee, I'll sell to anyone.
I've got none. Yeah, it's time to buy.
Come again. Come again to the shop that's definitely run by a human.
Best character, 10 out of 10. Gremlin, I love you. Alright. I'm ready, Karen. Right after I save. Wow, I haven't been using these at all. Jeez. Oops. I'm ready. let's go. I was starting to think this episode was going to be only flashbacks the whole time. Let's just confirm. Our goal is to find traces of Burrows having summoned a great devil. But I'd wager the former city council building is also a hideout for said great devil. If we sneak in, sooner or later we're going to get chased after. There's no need to fight him. We only need clues. We only need to think about escaping and finding clues. You can't win against that devil, after all. Thanks for rubbing it in. I can at least stall it. No, if I take it by surprise, I might be able to... Right, so we won't try to fight it. Would traces of devil summoning be magic circles, blood, something like that? Yes. Take anything suspicious. For magic circles, wiping the paint with a handkerchief is enough. We can decide whether or not it will be useful in taking down Russell once we're back. I understand, so there's no need to stay long. Quickly in and quickly out. Okay, gotta use my detective skills. Can do. This is the former city council building. It's just like how it looked in the textbooks. Other than this atmosphere. Jeez. I chose midnight just in case, but they'll find out we've snuck in right away. We need to be extremely quick, yet quiet. We don't want to run into that devil. I know. Then let's go. Heidi-ho. Let's-a go. Okay, off we go. Nothing important. Hello. Of course. Front door to the assembly hall won't open. It's not exactly locked, but rather boarded up. If he summoned a devil in the assembly hall, it's natural he would close off the front door. If this opened, mischievous children could easily sneak inside. That's true. There's hallways going around the assembly hall. There should be several entrances in. Search the halls first. The old city council building is large, but should contain traces related to devil summoning. Move around with Noel and investigate anything suspicious. Okay. I'm moving around with both of them. Search the first floor first. Aha! Hangers. 30. There's something on the sofa. Is that a white feather? Or fur? Suspicious. Keep it. Keep anything suspicious. You found it, so you should take it. Evidence of devil summoning? Collected one item. Uh-oh. Do you hear the sound of metal dragging? Or was it my imagination? Oh boy. Nothing shiny in here. Nothing suspicious. Okay, nothing looks suspicious here. Don't. Could be opened with the key. There's nothing inside. Something behind this plant. Let's move it and take a look. It's a machine that takes a password. Well, I don't have a password. Year, a day, and a month, a time? What could it be? Towards the assembly hall, but it's locked. Okay, so I don't have to rush that badly. Okay, we're still searching. Good to know. Take the key. Okay, let's go to the room with the key, I guess. Open the door with a random key. Ah, lovely. Karen, there's a strange pattern here. Could this be part of a magic circle? Let's see. fourth outer support ritual. It's a large one, too. Hard to believe Russell would make a deal with that devil himself, then to help escape a goat. Hey, let me in on those thoughts, so I should keep this as well, right? Yes, wipe a little bit off. This is like a part of a larger magic circle. You draw this around the main summoning circle, and it briefly seals the summoned devil's power. Ah, so these circles are customizable. But for what purpose? I didn't have to draw anything like that. A devil might kill the summoner if they're not to their liking. It's insurance for more savage devils. I could have used something like that. I'm not savage! Well, you almost killed me. Ugh. 2 items. Oh, goody. Okay. Don't have a password. And it still won't let me go. So there's a password in here somewhere. Oh, password, where could you be? Where the thing was... Oh, wait. It stopped at the time 12:30. Ah! It's a time! I'm just gonna move this. Aha! What's this? There's a bookshelf behind this removable wall. Bingo. Let's take a look at this bookshelf. The books here. I've never seen this kind of writing. What have we here? I see. What do you mean you see? If you know, please explain it to me. This is a type of code called infernal script. Information related to devil summoning is written in special code like this. You need to know the code to read it. It helps prevent information from leaking. So, there's information related to devil summoning here? Probably. But there are as many types of infernal script as there are devils. Thus only the person who wrote it can read it. For now, let's take back one of the books here. We've been taking our sweet time. Let's get to searching the second floor. Alright, I'll try to be smarter next time. Huh? What the? The lights turned off. Uh-oh. Oh, they came back. Sheesh, what is going on? I need to pay the power bill. Huh? Caesar. Oh boy. There you are. Great Devil Caesar. When did he get so close to us? What should we do? Only one choice. Run! The way we came in is closed off, but the left and right sides have the same layout. Let's run across this floor, go downstairs, and hurry down the hall. We'll reach the front door. That's so far! With how fast I walk, can we... I'll buy you some time. You just calmly move ahead one step at a time. Alright. How about you say something, devil? Or can you not even speak because of those restraints? No art to you at all. Yeah, we're gonna save, definitely. Though Noel is scared, she'll try her best to hurry, but her legs are artificial. Unless Karen holds up the Great Devil, Caesar will catch up to Noel. Move plants, shelves, or even yourself to block the Great Devil's path and slow him down. At the very least, do you have any items or stances that can repel an opponent's attacks? Do I? Wards off attacks while staying in front. Ooh. do? Let's just, I can't save, okay. Oh gosh, I'm hurt. I should be paying attention. Ointment. Nuts. Karen, are you alright? It's a lot harder to use these lights when I'm panicking. I'm fine, but worry about yourself. He's still coming. Is he walking to match our pace? You've got to be kidding me. Hurry up, Noel, come on! Move your little legs. Go, go, go. Yeah, I definitely can't move those. Move your little legs, move your little legs. Come on, come on. Oh gosh, okay. He won't give up. He won't make it at this rate. Noel, get to the exit first. I'll grab his attention and take him upstairs. But weren't you unable to defeat him? I didn't say I would fight him. If I keep protecting you, he'll end up cornering us. I don't know how far I'll be able to lure him, but we're both great devils. He can't just ignore me. Your job's to bring the evidence back safe. You do what you can do. Escape. There's no time to think. Work your feet, not your head. We both have to fulfill our own roles to survive this. Alright, please endure a little longer. Lead him to the roof or somewhere, and as soon as you see me leave, you must quickly escape too. Of course, I'm not going to lose here. Nah, 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 nah. I'll take you on. Or would you rather we have a chat bad-mouthing Russell over some tea? I must quickly escape and let Karen get away. Can't last long against that devil. Mission updated. Escape from the former assembly hall. Uh-oh. Who invited you here? Mayor Burroughs. Of all the times, I don't have my gun on me. Intruders at this hour. I had a feeling you'd be here, Noel. And you are. How bold of you to come all the way here. Oh, you have a gun. Now I'm cornered too. The store's open. I can't get caught by Mayor Burroughs now. Time to leave. Oh goody, a hiding game. Where are you hiding? Well, you're surely somewhere around here. Probably planning to quietly make off with something incriminating, You see no one ever comes here. That makes it perfect for killing off nuisances. I saw Karen taking on Caesar. You really made the wrong choice, Noel. Karen will die by Caesar's hand, and you'll die by mine. That will end this charade. I need to escape. If I don't, both Karen and I will be killed. Huh. Wait, isn't this the central assembly hall we couldn't get into through the front? Maybe there's something that could weaken Caesar. Yeah, save, Watch out for the gun. Burroughs has a gun. Noel does not. She just has to run. Stay out of Burroughs' line of sight and move ahead by hiding behind walls and in the shadows. And when you hear the gun cocking, get out of the way immediately. Oh boy. Don't hide, Noel. Come on out. I know you're there. That little partition won't block a bullet. Trying to dodge it'll only make it hurt more when it hits. Come on, how about taking just one little bullet, huh? You want to keep playing tag? Now isn't this fun? It's like Russian roulette. Maybe the next shot'll hit. You sure hide well. That's the Noel I know. But you can't hide anymore. What's wrong, Noel? Looks like you're running out of hiding places. Ugh. Pick the wrong place to escape into? The door to the main entrance is sealed. Oh, I've made no mistake. This room is surely where you summoned the great devil Caesar. There's this huge magic circle after all. Perhaps I could do something about Caesar here. Worrying about others, even now. I can tell if you're overconfident. Or I can't tell if you're overconfident or just don't understand. You're right that a large magic circle is needed to maintain Caesar. I can't wipe that circle away. If I don't bind and limit Caesar's power with this, he'll put too much burden on his contractee. Thanks for telling me. I don't mind doing what I'm about to do now. Thanks for the warning. So you're not the one who made the deal. You know how I do things better than anyone, don't you? Noel Circetti. Stirred. You talk a big game about revenge, but at the end of the day, you're powerless without Karen. Just try and kill me. The evil mayor who tricked you is right before your eyes. Get him, Noel. Stick him. His hits are too strong. It doesn't look like Noel's escaped yet. I need to distract this guy for a little longer. He hits hard, but the restraints are slowing him. If I play my cards right, I might have a chance. Now's the time to fight. Oh, goody. Aim for the back. Karen's attacks have no effect on Caesar, but with the restraints, he may contend a bit. Luckily, the restrained Caesar is wide open. If front attacks won't work, aim for his back. Is there a stance that will let you unleash stronger attacks? Is there? Is there? Yes, there is. Back attack. Wow, you're stupid. Ah. I was almost really stupid. Wait. That hurt me? That hurt me? It was a back attack. Ah. Okay, don't attack him here. For some reason. Big old dummy. Even after this many attacks, he's still standing. Are you done? Well, you out yet? Wait, did something happen? Nope. Haha! You're dumb. I need to create some distance now. Time to save. Skylight, huh? The Central Assembly Hall should be just below here. Huh? That's Russell. When did he show up? Shit, I shouldn't have left Noel alone. Now we're both up a creek. What? Noel, why aren't you running? If you don't hide, you'll be shot. Just try and kill me. The evil mayor who tricked you is right before your eyes. I have faith in Noel. Mayor Burroughs, you are nothing but a coward. What? That's what I've wanted to tell you ever since I learned of your past with Karen. From what I hear, you were quite cavalier with Karen before, but all told, you're just a coward, afraid of paying the price, so you betrayed everything to survive. So, Karen spoke about our past. Stepping into people's lives isn't very becoming. Until now, I thought you wanted to control everything because you had a devil's arrogance. But I was wrong. You want to look down on people because you're afraid. You're afraid of being betrayed, so you use others and throw them away. My, you misread me. My ambition is nothing so pathetic. No, it's true. I pinned you immediately. Even now, there's nothing you fear more than being ruined by Karen and I. You're casting away a partner you shared joys and sorrows with, telling yourself you had no choice. And I will not lose to such a coward. Not I, and not Karen. Don't talk like you know anything, Noel. I'm not going to sit here and be lectured by some kid. Me. Fear you. You have it backwards. You, right here, right now. You're terrified of me. You're afraid of me. No, you're afraid of me. If you're so confident, go ahead. Try. Ask for Karen's aid and turn this around. Where are you when I need you, Karen? It's just a stronger devil, so what is the holdup? Finish him off and save me. Because we have a contract, and if I die, so do your principals. Well, you're... You're not going to run. It's the very situation I ran from. We can face it down together. Uh-oh. Here comes Caesar. Whoopsie doodles. Now, it's the end. Oh, Noel. Noel. You don't even have legs, but here you are being reckless. A recklessness that's going to change me. You can only run. In that case, what I need to do now isn't think how to escape. What I need to do now is... touch in front of you. Overcome the old me! Huh? What? Incoming! Karen! Move! The sky is falling. Ugh. Karen! You're pushing yourself too hard. If you weren't a devil, you wouldn't get off with just broken bones. Ugh. But I am a devil, so I did. Compared to the Aquarius roof, this is nothing. It's not what I mean. Goodness. Still, thank you. You! Making a mockery of... You didn't even have any bullets the whole time. What bullets? Caesar, wake up! Kill them! Me. Just taking a snooze. It's futile. He couldn't land safely because of those restraints. Doesn't matter how strong he is, he won't recover for a while. Uh-oh. We found plenty of evidence of devil summoning in this building. Looking into it, we will most surely find connections between you and this devil. And now you have no way of stopping us. This is checkmate. Doesn't feel like checkmate, but okay. Connecting me to devils. Traces of devil summoning? Go ahead. Try if you want. You won't find anything. Karen, you broke the skylight quite dramatically. Have you forgotten where we are? A cultural asset. Right in the middle of Lapis. It may be late, but such commotion would be fatal. How long will it take for the police to arrive? You can't talk your way out of this one. It would be a trifle to kill you here and escape. But you can't do that, see? Don't think I haven't changed. Even if it's you, you're paying your debt. That's not what I'm talking about. You two can't kill me. Huh? What are you... Noel Circetti, you simply cannot take revenge on me. I will be led astray by your words no longer. You have nowhere left to run. Stop, Noel. You can't throw yourself away anymore. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What? Oh, no. Nothing comes from revenge. What are you doing here? Ilian? Huh? Allow me to introduce her. This is the ceremonial pianist, and partner to the great devil Caesar, Jillian Littner. Witch of Paranoia. Oh boy. You recovered fast. What is going on here? Noel, you shouldn't try to get revenge on Mayor Burroughs. Look at you now. Your body is in such a state. You're making a deal with that devil. You've made a deal with the devil. You're fighting in such dangerous battles, and now you're a wanted criminal. If you keep involving yourself in the darkness of Lapis, you'll only destroy yourself. It's time to stop. Stop with revenge. Forget the painful past, and live out the future you still have. She doesn't have one? He took it away? Did you forget that part? What are you talking about, Jillian? Why are you with the devil? Why are you with Mayor Burroughs? I'm sorry, Noel. You must be confused. But I knew that if I didn't do this, you would go even farther away with that devil. So I got to thinking in the hospital that I had to save you, and I made up my mind to do this. Oh my gosh. Surrounded by idiots. For once, it was fully voluntary. I'm surprised myself, but I haven't deceived her in the slightest. In fact, she came to me and asked. So I gave her the best summoning method I could offer. See, Jillian doesn't want you to endanger yourself anymore. What a great friend. Almost too great. Which is why she stepped in between us, like a shield. I can't... Is that true, Jillian? Did you really... all on your own? Wasn't there any other way? It's true. Until you give up, Noel. I'm going to keep standing in your way. Mayor Burroughs, that devil. I'll push you away from both of them. I'll save you, Noel. This is my way of showing gratitude to my best friend for saving me from the mad bomber. You are not helping. Showing gratitude. Unbelievable. Just listen to her. Sounds like she's being considerate to Noel, but the way she speaks so selfishly, so one-sidedly, without a hint of guilt. Something's up here. Is this who she truly is? Noel, would you mind pulling back for now? You can take the summoning traces if you want. When you get home, think it over. And if you can, stay away from the darkness of Lapis. I just want you to go somewhere far away from Lapis and live a nice, quiet life. I don't want you to have any more blood on your hands. And if she says no, I'll unlock this magic circle and remove Caesar's restraints. Most of this magic circle isn't for the summoning, it's for restraining Caesar's overwhelming power. I'm awake! He fell right on his back, but can stand already. The police will arrive soon. Let's call it a draw and stop for tonight. Why? Jillian controls such a powerful devil, but shows no sign of going against Russell. She says she's between Noel and Russell, but this isn't a three-way standoff. He's gained an ally. Noel, what'll it be? I can't believe this. Jillian, you're the last person I wanted involved, but then you jumped in of your own accord? Why? Jillian, why? Please, Noel, don't lose yourself anymore. There's no reason to feel the pain of revenge. As long as I'm here, I won't let you go through any more pain. You are literally so unhelpful, I should have let you die in the bomber's explosion. I should have left you on that street corner where you were standing. But you didn't. Ah, man, I figured we weren't gonna kill him yet. He's the big bad. And there's a lot of sections left. But another excellent one. Very, very much flashback heavy, but I suppose that was necessary. To hear the story of Russell and Aaron. Bury the past. Bum, bum, bum. Excellent, excellent. To be continued. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, awesome. Got through another episode. Or season. I don't know why they call them seasons. It's definitely episode, but anyway. Yeah. There's a 3.5, but I will wait to play that next time because I don't know how long it will take. That's all you're already getting just a little late. I don't want to start something and have to stop pretty early on into it. But yeah. Thanks a lot for hanging out. I really enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun, and I will be back again on Friday for more Kingdom Hearts 2. Continuing that. I think we left off at Olympus Coliseum, I want to say? I think so. Yeah, so, don't forget, if you're interested in adding some ideas for the art challenge, feel free to throw them on Twitter